The Houstonian is on 18 wooded acres, so there are times when you walk from building to building that you feel like you're in the woods, when really you're smack dab in the middle of the city. The Houstonian Club is a 6,000 membership club with over 20,000 members. We've got more than 100,000 square feet in exercise space and have both a hotel and a spa all on campus. Our club building is over 125,000 square feet, and we have more than 180 group exercise classes a week. We've got a 5-person IT staff, myself, the director, a manager, senior engineer, and 2 help desks. Our server room is on site with roughly 30 servers, and about half of those are virtual. We host our CSI infrastructure as opposed to having it hosted by CSI. Before we switched software companies, we were on a Novell legacy application that had certainly entered its last legs. We were well beyond the expiration date on that particular application. We looked at a number of applications before we chose SpectrumNG, and the majority of them were geared towards golf courses. Since we are a resort type facility, to get the sort of hotel and club membership interaction, almost all of those apps are designed for golf courses as opposed to fitness clubs. CSI SpectrumNG was one of the few that had a full-featured membership capabilities as well as having a fitness component. So we have an interface in between SpectrumNG and Opera, which is our property management system in the hotel. That interface primarily allows us to see whether or not a person is a guest at the hotel when they come up to the front desk. It lets us do room lookups and also lets us charge to hotel rooms when you're using the Spectrum point of sale. We also have an interface in between SpectrumNG and Micros, which allows our members, when they're at any one of our points of sale in the club or in the hotel, in any one of our food and beverage outlets, or in our sports shop, which also uses Micros, to do a member lookup and then charge their account through Micros as well as Spectrum's point of sale. We have 24,000 members. If those members had to make a phone call every single time they were in the hotel back over to the club, our operations would ground to a halt. Scheduler was one of the really exciting things about SpectrumNG because it's one of the obviously fitness-focused applications inside Spectrum that really differentiated it from most of those golf course-specific applications that we were looking at as an alternative to Spectrum. Since Scheduler lets you customize your services to virtually anything you want on a 15 to 90-minute schedule, that really allows us to capture almost everything that each one of our commissionable agents inside the club do. Our trainers, our swim instructors, our tennis instructors, Pilates, group exercise. We're in the middle of our online services rollout and are looking forward to our club members actually being able to look up their bills by themselves. There's a fair amount of detail that's in the online services transaction view that right now they've got to call us to get. And we are very much looking forward to the members being able to see that information as opposed to having to have to call us to get that themselves. We are actually in the middle of our PCI audit right now, and SpectrumNG, being fully PCI compliant, certainly provides peace of mind and makes that audit that much slightly less painful. One of the best things about CSI's SpectrumNG is how easy it is to use. Our previous application was just an ugly legacy app that no one got into unless they wanted to, or unless they had to. Spectrum, on the other hand, is in virtually everyone's hands. So it makes pulling up member information, and it makes smoothly interacting with our customers far simpler than it was with our previous application, where information was more or less hidden on an island as opposed to being evenly shared.